Hey guys, Coop here. I should have done this before I started, but I can go ahead and show you now. I'm going to show you some of the files I use and the sandpaper and what I go through to get my blades ready to be put in the forge. And first off, I don't know if you guys can read that or not. It says China. It's a little cheap set of needle files that I got from Harbor Freight, and I lost some of them, so what I do, I went down and got me another set. And how I start off is I start off with this bad boy right here, and I just put it on there, and when I finished up, before I started this process, all my lines, all my grooves were going this way. So now I'm going this way, and what I'm doing is I'm trying to take those deep scratches that are going vertical out and have everything horizontal. And I use this, just lay it on there flat and just go to town. And then when I get it down just so far, I switch over to this one, which is a sort of like a diamond dust type file, and this one really smooths it out and makes it nice. And then I have my little secret weapon. That's right, it's just an ordinary emery board, diamond dust emery board that works just fantastic for this stuff. And I go in that succession with those three files to start with. And then once I get those three files done, I go to 100 grit sandpaper. And the whole time I'm keeping the direction of the sanding and the file and everything going one way. And it's just a process of going up in your sandpapers. I go from 100 to 220 to 400, 500, and I can keep on going up. But this is just before heat treat, so I don't want to get it a mirror polish. I just want to make sure that my deep scratches are out of there. And once the deep scratches are out, then I'll heat treat it. And then when it comes back time to clean it up, I won't have to work so hard at those deep scratches. Anyway guys, I just figured I'd show you the process of what I go through, when I'm cleaning up my blades just before I heat treat them. And I'll go through this same process again after heat treat and temper. And as a matter of fact, if there are any bad scratches, I'll go with the files. But if there aren't any bad scratches, which hopefully they won't be, after heat treat and temper, I'll go straight to sandpaper, and then I'll work my sandpaper up from 100 all the way up to the finish that I want. If I want a mirror finish, I'll go all the way up until I decide I want to stop. If I just want a satin finish, of course I won't have to go through so many grits. But anyway guys, I just figured you might like to see the setup I use to get my deep scratches out before heat treat. And this one is almost done. I've got one side left on the big one, and once they're done, I'm looking at heat treating this thing probably the end of the week. Alright guys, you have any comments or questions, please feel free to put them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer anything you guys post up there. I really appreciate your views. Really appreciate your support, and if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Mr. Coop. And with that being said, my friends, old Coop's pretty much gonna say, Coop out.